Police Chief Steve Ignacio wants to assure the community that the Guam Police Department is doing the best they can.
I am a member of this community as well. I live in the community just like everybody else.
But unlike everyone else, the chief is in charge of Guam's men and women in blue, tasked with ensuring the island is safe and criminals are being caught. From Jigo to Umatic, crimes being committed on the daily, and victims are still waiting for answers. For example, there's been no arrest for a shooting that took place on the back road to Andersen. In November, a pregnant woman was driving along back road when another car drove by, shooting her in the face.
We've come to a point where we believe that it was a random act of violence, and we are probably looking at a drive-by shooting, to say the least. We don't have any other leads at this point to pursue, so we continue to ask that the public, if they have any, whatever little information they have, if they know anything about it, please come forward.
Also in November 2019, there was the case involving a 13-year-old girl walking in Dededo, grabbed by a man and raped in the jungle. No arrests in this case either.
As we speak, we've also been in coordination, been doing some coordinating work with the FSM police because there was information that an individual may have fled, and so we're working with them to conduct an interview of the person of interest, along with other people that may have been involved in that incident.
In response to an inquiry from KUAM for an update on the investigation of a July burglary of a Tamuning home, police spokesperson Paul Tapao said all cases with the Criminal Investigation Division have been placed on hold because detectives were concentrating their efforts on the homicide investigation in Mangilaw. Juan Ugan shot dead right outside his house on December 11th, but 1 month later, no arrest.
No, we actively investigate as many cases as we can, given the limited resources that we have at criminal investigation.
KUAM asked if there was a shortage of detectives in CID.
I don't know the number of detectives right now offhand, but I do know that we are short there. I talked about this recently, that during my time when I was a criminal investigator, we had 24 people just in criminal investigation section. That did not include the other components of the division itself.
The chief, meanwhile, says that in line with the governor's Safer Guam initiative, they are working to bring more police officers on board. As for GPD efforts to investigate drug trafficking on Guam, Ignacio says that although the Mandanya Drug Task Force does not exist in name, it does exist in terms of it now being under GPD's Special Investigations Section. Meanwhile, still no word on when GPD will be appearing before the Public Safety Committee for their oversight hearing.